How important a sacrifice relationship might be difficult to quantify. Most of us would like to call ourselves givers, but the idea that we must have to sacrifice in relationship have gotten many couples shivering. It highlights the concessions and adjustments one has to make to have a more harmonious relationship. Hi besties, you're welcome to my channel. It's your girl Favour. This is your first time of stopping by. You're welcome to my channel. So please do well to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like and comment my videos as well. And for the old subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. So thank you for always stopping by and always supporting your girl. Like I'm really grateful. So in today's video, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. It's for everyone, trust me, for everyone. Everyone believes in love. I'm right, I guess, right? Yeah, everyone believes in love. So the topic of today is sacrifices to make in a relationship. So if you're a guy, if you're a lady, like whatever caliber of person you are, for couple or singles about to find love, this video is for you. So keep watching. Trust me, at the end of the day, you're going to really learn something new from this video. So, like having said that, let's get straight into it. For so many of us, sacrifices in relationship might just be to like give up what we have or what we want to do so that someone else like our partner can get to do what they really want to do. Sacrifices in relationships sound so scary if that's how you actually see it. Please guys, note this. Willingness to set our desires aside in order to satisfy someone else is a given characteristics of a given human being. That willingness to sacrifice for one another or to commit for one another shows a deep level of care and commitment for one another. So, what does it mean to sacrifice for someone or your partner? Okay, I wrote it down so that I can make the point exactly as I wrote it down. So, let's read. The sacrifice in a relationship implies choosing something that matters to you rather than something you have to give up. That's deep. Do you understand, or should I go by it? So it says sacrifice in a relationship implies choosing something that matters to you rather than something you have to give up. So it doesn't necessarily be to all these substantial sweeping gestures, you understand? And decide to pick up grocery from the shop for your partner when he or she is tired, can decide to sweep the floor, can decide to just be like a help to your partner, giving up something that you really want to do, but for your partner's sake, person you really have feelings for. Like generally for your partner's sake, you're just trying to give up that part of you for that person to feel alright. It's painful to you to do it, but because of it is my partner, I just have to give up. I just have to like let go of that particular part of my partner to actually like be at peace, understand? So now that we've established what it means to sacrifice in relationship and it's important, let's look at 6 major areas you need to sacrifice in relationship if you want to keep a healthy and a wonderful relationship with your partner. Of course, I know you obviously want to keep that, right? So let's get right into that part. So we do not have all the time in the world, but it is very important to map out a little of your time for your partner. Irrespective of the fact that alone time is important for your personal development and your well-being and like your personal growth, it's as well important to give out some of your time for your partner, because you can't say you have a partner and you leave them out to just be on their own every single given time. You're always coming up with this I'm busy, this, that, and a lot of excuses just to not to spend time with them. Trust me, if you don't spend time with your partner, they will get someone else that will start spending time with them. And before you know it, you have been served breakfast. So sometimes in relationship, permit me to derail a little. So sometimes in relationship, why it doesn't go as we pictured it in our head to go is because we neglect to sacrifice little things. Of course, there are little things, but trust me, they really matter a lot. So we need to become very flexible with our time with our partners and our loved ones. We don't have to always form we are busy to spend time with them. You have to spend quality time with your partner. Second point is energy. This is a big one. Example, after a long day at work and you come back home and your partner is not yet back, and probably he calls in and he needs to spend over an hour out there and without coming back. What do you do? What do you do? Because obviously he or she is going to come back looking so hungry and looking so tired. Are you going to like go for a takeout, or just go to dinner, or just have anything out? Or do you muster up that energy and think of, oh, the person I love most in the world loves my pasta a lot, and you just get up and get so energized and you get to the kitchen and you make some pasta for the person? Have you thought of how they are going to feel when they are back home? Like, they're going to feel like they are the most special being in the world. Of course they are, because you lit up that energy and you fired on, and despite how tired you were, you went to make something for them. That energy right there, that's sacrifice, a huge one right there. It is showing that energy when it's mostly needed, when your partner can't help themselves, when they are so weak to even stand up to do something for themselves. You show up and your energy shows up as well. So thirdly, the need to be right always. You see, guys, the need to be right all the time has to go. It has to really go. If you're willing to make sacrifices in your relationship, obviously you're willing to make a very nourishing relationship and a healthy one. Note that rigidity is a recipe for disaster. Trust me. And the more work you do to bring flexibility in your relationship, the healthier it's going to be for you. And it can't be only one of you that is literally bending over backwards. It has to be the both of you always. It can't be just about the other person. It has to be the both of you. How much are you and your partner willing to make those sacrifices? Are you willing to let go of certain things? So sometimes you just have to sit and listen. Of course, it's a very difficult one. Most times you are not the one at fault and you'll be like, why should I sit and listen? Why don't I have to talk? Most times it doesn't work that way. Remember, it's a relationship and not a war zone. So you must not be right at all times, because if you're right at all times, there is a problem. So you both mustn't really be on the loggerhead side always. You have to be able to bend over for your partner. The both of you have to bend over to make things work out, to make things harmonious, and this is where sacrifice comes in. It's not really about being right always. You have to come to that level, that height of you understanding that it's not really about being right always, but just about you being there and knowing that love is a sacrifice. The constant urge to seek perfection. Nobody is perfect. Our flaws is what make us beautifully human. So it is really worth remembering to know that we don't always wake up in the most compassionate mode. Sometimes you wake up crabby, you wake up feeling not to talk to anybody, you wake up feeling like you just want to be on your own in this whole planet Earth. So we just have to accept that some days are also like that for our partner or for someone else. So part of sacrificing is helping to manage those moods whenever they come up, and trying to help our partner to manage their temperament, their emotions as well, because we all go through some stage like that of not being happy just for no reason. I don't even know. So times like that, you're expected to be there for your partner to pick them up, and trust me, you can't be there to pick them up when they've never been there to pick you up. So it's just like a vice versa stuff. When I'm down, you're supposed to pick me up. When you're down, I'm supposed to pick you up. So by the time you understand that, it's not really like seeking for a perfect relationship or trying to be a perfectionist. It's not going to help. It's not going to be healthy for your relationship at all. So you just have to understand that you are just at that part of trying to make things perfect in your own way, not trying to create something that is not possible. So the next one is me and myself. We live in that me and myself zone 247, like every day of our life. We just want to be in that shell. So we hear our thoughts, we hear our opinions, and they constantly live with us. I find this thought very comforting, especially when I get too wrapped in my thoughts, in my opinion, my thoughts and wants to the detriment of a loved one. This is how I feel, baby. Just like you can open up, talk about it. It takes huge strength to think of someone else, because you have your whole self. Like there are a whole lot of things to think about yourself: your hair, your dress, your opinions, like a whole lot of things to think about yourself. So if you're not careful, trust me, you're going to live in that whole shell of yours 24/7, forgetting that you have a partner to relate things to. Do you understand? It is not really easy backing off in an argument. But have you asked yourself, do I really need to win all the time? Like all the time you have an argument, must you really be the one to win? Remember, it's a relationship, it's not a war zone, like I've said earlier. It has to be time you hit the pause button and sacrifice for relationship, because that is what relationship entails. It entails a lot of sacrifice, a huge sum of sacrifice to make it work. So instead of every time trying to win, have you tried to take a deep breath and just observe as one compassionate soul that is lost, and just hear your partner out? Let them spill out whatever they have to spill out, and you just watch and listen. It's difficult, right? But you have to understand this fact. It's a relationship, it's a two-way stuff. Either you make it or you fall out. So it's your choice to make. In this case, it's your choice to make. You decide to keep moving, or you decide to fall out of it. You understand? So it just depends on what you really want. Do you want a healthy relationship? Then you just have to keep sacrificing more of some qualities that will help you guys blend together. Next one is privacy. Do you really love alone time much that your relationships suffer? Like you don't even have time for your partner. Every time it's all about your goals, your visions, your dreams, everything about you. And you forget that it's not just you, it's a dual stuff. You guys are two. Your partner has a life as well. So you're meant to be sharing. Don't be stingy. Abba. Some of us that can just go into our private life, no replying to calls, messages, just on our own, and forgetting that sacrifices is very difficult. And especially to sacrifice your privacy is a whole lot. There are some things that you might want to keep away from your partner, but have you thought about it? Is it going to be healthy for your relationship? What if I share? What is the benefit it's going to cause? Of course, it's going to like be healthy for your relationship, because sharing makes it to grow. Remember, a problem shared is halved already. So would you want to like keep putting those problems, those things bothering you to yourself alone, or just want to share? Are you someone that when you guys have issues, when there's something bothering you, when you feel like you don't want to talk to anybody, and your partner is not even the safest person to talk to, who do you go to talk to? Do you just get too private with your life because something is bothering you and what your relationship survived? So getting very vulnerable when we are having our dark moments, and just allowing things to be open, or just allowing our partner to see the shell we are covering, has a whole lot of impact in our relationship beyond just having a shoulder to lean on. Being open to each other usually leads to a higher level of trust and intimacy. Have you thought about that? Why would I be hiding from things that would cause my growth, things that will cause the growth of my partner, things that will cause the growth of our relationship? Why would I be hiding from it? So try to be open with your partner. Let him know what's going on with you. Let them know where they can come in. Let them know like what exactly is going on. Long-lasting relationship involves sharing physical, spiritual, emotional space. Like a lot of space is involved, and all this also involve that level of privacy, so that we can get to that height that we are thriving for. Sacrificing privacy versus keeping secrets, there are two different things. Some couples share absolutely everything, including bathroom breaks, and some create specific time to share their private feelings. So it is up to you to decide what kind of privacy level you'd want to make. Remembering differences between privacy and secrecy. Privacy is something that establishes healthy boundaries, and secrecy builds walls. Making sacrifices in relationship builds trust, and keeping secrets undermines that trust. There are things you do in relationship. There are very important conversations to have with your partner, and the extent of that conversation will determine the level at which you are willing to sacrifice in your relationship. So this is all about sacrifices in relationship in this video. I believe this video was helpful to you. So let me know in the comment section about the extent to which love has made you to sacrifice in the comment section. As for me, it's a story for another day, because I've really sacrificed a whole lot in my relationship, and trust me, I'm reaping the rewards already. So let me know in the comment section about all the sacrifices love has made you to make, and what is the result of them all. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you've not subscribed as well, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share, don't forget to like and comment in my video as well. See you in the next one.